What's in your bag, Angelos? Hey, tell us what's in your bag, you bastard there. Right, this is going to be a quick one this year. Welcome to the 2023 What's in My Bag WIMB video. It's going to be a quick one this year because I buggered up my back on the Isle of Wight playing golf about 4 weeks ago. So I thought I'd be well on top of my bag by now, but I'm not really. I've hardly played since then. Just about got my back sort of sorted now after 4 weeks. So this is slightly late. Normally do this in August. Now it's September, and it's not particularly set in stone, although it's about as good as can be. So yeah, it can be a bit quicker than normal, this one. So this is the What's in the Bag post from 2023, September the 6th, 2023. Okay, we're going to start with driver. This is, I don't know if you can see this, the Cleveland Launcher comp driver from 2006, which I got off eBay for a steal, about £10 or something. You can see this, it's probably can't see this, but it's got a carbon-ish crown, so it sounds okay. It doesn't sound all tingy, and it's 9.5 degrees, so it goes quite low. It's got a standard Golf Pride grip on it and a regular flex. Can you see that? Probably not. Cleveland Launcher shaft. 2006, and it's, like I say, I got it for about a tenner, and it goes just as far, just as well as my other driver, which I use occasionally, which is the 2004, I think, Ping G400. Not the G400 Max, because that sounds like a bell when you hit that. This is just the G400, not the draw or anything. 10.5 degree G400 with the turbulators. And I've got this in this regular Alta CB shaft. But this goes so high, this club, this Ping driver, that it sounds lovely, it feels lovely, feels like persimmon, but it just goes too high. It's great if you've got the wind behind you, but if you've got the wind in your face, I prefer to use the £10 Cleveland Launcher driver. So they're my woods, or my drivers I should say. This is an old favourite, this is a 3-wood. This is the 588 TT, sorry, not the 588 TT, they're the irons. 588 fairway wood, 14 degrees, 3-wood. This is from about 2014. It goes really low. I love the shaft. Got to turn the other way around. It's a Matrix Ozic 6Q3 regular flex. It just suits me. I don't know why, but it suits me. This often is my go-to club on the tees. Just go straight. Now this is an old favourite. This is my 7-wood. I'm not sure if this has ever been out of the bag. This is from 2010, the Cleveland FL Launcher, 22 degrees, a 7-wood, with probably my favourite shaft of all, the Miyazaki. People who have seen these videos before from me will know the Miyazaki regular shafts, gold shafts for Cleveland they might as well be built for me. Don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm an old man these days, but as Americans would say, that's money, that club for me. New addition to the bag this year is a sort of 5-iron equivalent, Cleveland Mashie hybrid from 2016, something like that, about 2016. Look, it's just easier to hit than a 5-iron. again with a Miyazaki regular hybrid shaft. So that's my sort of long iron. Then we come to these things, which I'm sure lots of people will recognise. These are my irons. I did a big iron shootout. I've got various sets, about 7 or 8 sets of irons. Did a big iron shootout, and these Lynx Parallax irons from 1987, so they're almost 40 years old, 36 years old, something like that. They came out on top. They're almost 40 years old, but they're quite easy to hit, I think. They go straight, they went the straightest, and they almost went the furthest. It's ridiculous, isn't it, for 40-year-old clubs? The only clubs really to beat these clubs in my showdown were the relatively new Ping K15 irons, which are shovels on a stick and strong lofted, they're very easy to hit, but just like these went straighter actually than those Pings. So these are beryllium copper Lynx Parallax clubs. Got some bad ball marks there from 1987 with the original graphite Lynx shaft, and I've re-gripped all these with I don't know if you can see that, northern grips, mid-sized northern grips. They're great. So these are my irons. I have those beryllium copper irons from 1987 from 6 down to sand iron effectively. So 6 iron is 29 degrees, pretty strong lofted considering these were made in 1987. They're not as strong as the K15 and they're not as strong as the irons of today, but they're stronger than they should have been in 1987. They were jacked up in 1987 a little bit. So this is a 29 degree 6 iron, 33 degree 7 iron, 37 degrees 8 iron, 41 degrees 9 iron, and a 46 degree pitching wedge. Yeah, which is pretty strong lofted really, considering these were made 35, 36 years ago, 37 years ago, whatever it is. 46 degree pitching wedge, which means, I've got a sand iron as well by the way, this is just wonderful club. This is a 55 degree sand iron, beryllium copper Lynx Parallax from 1987. I think probably it's the best bunker, the club, the best sand iron ever made to get out of bunkers with. Others would probably say the Ping I2, which was this was sort of brought out at the same sort of time, same sort of shape. Looks, a lot of people would say that's an ugly shaped thing. Let's have a look at that. It's like a shovel. It's just money from bunkers, just like the Ping I2 is. But because that's 55 degree, the sand iron, and the pitching wedge is 46 degree, you're going to need a gap wedge. I bought this new actually, this one. This is a Cleveland RTX 3 from 2016. Mid-bounce, more mid-grind I should say, mid-bounce, 10 degree bounce. With sort of milled face. You can see that? I don't know, but that's my 50 degree gap wedge. Another old favourite in the bag. This is my lob wedge. Cleveland Tour Action 900 bronze 60 degree lob wedge. This was from 2004. And this used to be one of my favourite clubs, probably still is. Do lots of stuff from thick rough around the greens. It's pretty good out of bunkers as well. So they're my wedges. And then putter. See, this is a Lynx, again, back to Lynx. This is a Lynx Prowler. LP9. Which isn't the prettiest thing in the world. but it's got an insert as well by the look of it, so it's got a sort of softish face. But it seems to be just got an awful grip as well. It's just falling apart. But all the Lynx grips are pretty cheap. But I just seem to get on with it, so it stays in the bag. It's the Lynx Prowler. So Lynx putter, Cleveland lob wedge, Lynx sand wedge, Cleveland gap wedge, Lynx pitching wedge 9-iron, 8-iron, 7-iron, 6-iron. Gone through the woods, Cleveland 7-wood, Cleveland mashie, 5-iron effectively, Cleveland 3-wood, Cleveland driver, and then a ping G400 when the wind's behind me and I really want to max out drives. So that's the clubs, and the balls I use I don't think have changed much. Can you see this? Let's have a look. This is when I want spin. This is a Kirkland Tour Signature, which is a cheap Performance Plus, I think it's called, Performance Plus, which is like a cheap Pro V1 or Pro V1X. Spins a lot, but it's half the price. Get it off Amazon or Costco or whatever it is. So that's the ball I play with on par 3s quite a lot if I'm looking for spin. That's the Kirkland Signature. I scuff up quite easily. And then for just sort of general play, I play Wilson Duo Soft, which is DX2 Soft, I think they call it in Europe. It's called Duo Soft in America, but such a low compression ball. It's equivalent to the Callaway Super Soft, just cheaper really. I don't like using Callaway stuff. It's like 25 or 28 or something compression, so it feels like a marshmallow when you hit it. It doesn't spin around the greens, but yeah, this obsession with spin around the greens I think hurts most amateur golfers. Most amateur golfers have trouble getting to the pin. They don't want to land on the green and spin it back away from the pin. So it goes quite far and it's cheap as chips. That's they're the two balls I use generally. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Mainly, well, all Cleveland and Lynx in terms of clubs at the moment, and with a ping driver, and in case I want to put one up in the air, and with ping irons, ping K15 irons as a backup, which are very easy to hit. They're just not quite as straight or as good looking or as fun or as old school as my Lynx Parallax Beryllium Copper irons. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is this year's What's in My Bag. Thank you for watching.